Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the Lori Davis Show. We're so glad you could be here. I'm Lori Davis. I'm your realtor for life with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. One of the things that we like to talk about is how Vero Beach, it's just everything is local. We are a small town. We're more like a village than we are a city. We have beautiful neighborhoods and so much of what we do, and talking about Dale Sorensen Real Estate, who sponsors this show, is we are a company that's been here since 1978. So we really are a family company, a family-run company. It is local. We stay local. We say that real estate is local, and we know that is true. Dale Sorensen is a part of the fabric of the community. One of the things that's really important to the Dale Sorensen Company, and we all live it, not just the Sorensens, is that we like to give back to the community. We think, we have a responsibility to be stewards, to give back, to make this life and work and a great place to raise families. So when you work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate, you're really keeping that money local. And when you're working with Dale Sorensen Real Estate, obviously some of that's going to go back into the community. We have a lot of franchises in town, a lot of great people working for great companies, but understand that those companies a lot of them are national. And some of that money is going to corporate headquarters. So we like to say, if you want to keep it local, definitely come to Dale Sorensen Real Estate. When we talk about local and real estate, think about how different it would be the market is in Miami, or how different it is in Palm Beach or West Palm or Orlando. Very, very different. We are considered a market that is highly undervalued. We did get, Cindy, I think that we got
caught up,
discovered.
Yeah, we got caught up.
Yeah, during the COVID.
For 2 years, yeah, definitely.
I know. So, Engineer Cindy, you're in a good mood today.
I'm sugared up today. I'm on guava juice
but that
or something.
face does not look like the smiley face that walked in here 20 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe I'm getting the sugar down now. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You're doing great. Going out of town this weekend?
I'm going to Savannah.
That'll be great.
Yeah, front row tickets to a concert. I'm excited.
Yeah.
4-hour drive.
That's an easy drive.
Yeah, I love
By the
it.
time you're getting a little tired, you get out of the car.
You get out of the car. We're in Savannah. Let's have a hoot.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the things I tell people, too, about living in Vero Beach is you can travel anywhere from here.
Right.
I mean, you can go international. You can go to Orlando Airport. You go to Miami. You can go anywhere you want. Go anywhere in the world. And guess where you're coming home to?
Vero
Beach.
Yeah.
You just go, I can't wait to get back there to my small town feel. I love it.
You know what? I just went to a baseball game, the Detroit Tigers. They do have fans. I was surprised. I'm being facetious with my granddaughter in, where was it? Lakeland? Fabulous.
Yes, I know.
It was so much fun.
I love spring training. I'm going on Tuesday to the Mets game.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I think it's St. Louis they're playing, somebody like that. Well, let's just bring our guest in the conversation. That way we don't have to keep him out of it. Our organization today, talking about lifestyle. I always say this. I say it every show. Selling real estate in Vero Beach is not about condos and homes and brick and mortar. It's about lifestyle. The reason why people are moving here, the reason why people love it here is because of the lifestyle that Vero Beach offers. We have an organization called Main Street Vero Beach. It's downtown, but our guest will tell you about what really his thoughts are about what that organization means and what they do. Let's introduce today. We have Matt Haynes, the Executive Director of Main Street Vero Beach. Welcome to the show, Matt.
Hey, thank you, Lori. Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, think about it, right? You said you've lived here for many years.
Yep.
And traveling in and out to go somewhere else and then come home?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. Yeah.
It is. Tell me, you said you made a comment when we were sitting here, Main Street Vero Beach, and everybody thinks it's the main street,
right? Just
in downtown Vero Beach.
Yeah.
But you have a different motto about that.
Well, Main Street is really a concept. I mean, it's not a location, and in fact, it's an organization that's based in Tallahassee, and then they have a national organization as well. And they have a model for how to make downtown really have a lot of vitality and a lot of dynamics and things like that. Yeah. But to me, Main Street is all streets in Vero. I mean, it's a community that has to be invested in by people on the beach, people in Gifford, people out west. I mean, there's a lot of silos here that need to be homogenized into making Main Street all streets, and so that's what we're kind of focused on.
Yeah, I think that I think you're right, because there are communities. We have neighborhoods within. We have gated communities, and I think everyone does need to be vested. When this whole Main Street thing started, and I'm not sure the history. I didn't go back that far in my research, but I remember when a lot of towns and communities were saying, "Okay, we need a Main Street," because there were these great downtowns.
Yeah.
And I think I was in Atlanta, Georgia, when this was going on, and there are all these great little towns outside of Atlanta, that had all this history, and downtowns were not doing so well. People were going to malls and things were being built up along highways. But then they started to revitalize these main streets. And Vero has one of the most beautiful. I love sitting at, I call it Avanzare Prime. When the theater's marquee is there and you're eating dinner. I mean, have you taken it's beautiful.
So I think you mentioned earlier about how the area is exploding. And, unfortunately, I don't think downtown has kept up with that. I mean, there are a lot of issues downtown with regard to just, the historic nature and how we're sort of ignoring that.
Okay.
And there's a big historic preservation piece of this equation that has to get looked at, like you're talking about the theater. The theater's for sale right now, right? And the Brackett family, of course, has pretty much said they're going to sell it to somebody that's going to keep it a theater.
Yes.
Great,
good.
right? That's
Great
a good
idea.
thing, right?
It's beautiful.
So, another piece that I think has been missing from our organization is the connective tissue, into city council. And I'm really fortunate right now to be working with some city council members, including the mayor, who are very about revitalizing downtown.
Yes.
So there's a master plan being built. There's a lot of talk going on. This morning I had a roundtable discussion with about 8 downtown business owners, and we had a couple of city council people there listening. We recorded it, and we're going to provide a lot of feedback to city council, like, here's what we need to do to revitalize this. So, but again, it's not just about 14th Avenue, which is what everybody considers to be, Main Street.
Yes.
It's about the whole downtown district, and it's a lot broader than you would think. I mean, 13th Avenue may be one of the best kept secrets in Vero right now. What's going on over there? There's a distillery being built.
Yes.
There's a restaurant going in. It's just going to be fantastic. So. We got to bring the infrastructure up down there, get the lighting right. We need, there's some security issues that you can't have people worried about walking to their cars at 12 o'clock at night. And, of course, there's the obvious stuff that every city has, homeless and things like that.
Sure.
That we're not going to solve that. That's a global problem, right? That's not just Vero Beach. So.
No. It's not. And every neighborhood, a lot of areas, just on the Barrier Island. It's not just homeless people on the mainland. Trust me, they're everywhere.
Yep.
I mean, we had a building where I had an office on Cardinal Drive, and there was a nice little snuggly, we had to walk upstairs. Yeah. There was a nice little snuggly spot under there, and there was somebody sleeping under there every night. I mean, I felt bad that they didn't have somewhere else to go, but homelessness is definitely a problem. I did hear someone say that there's a possibility that because sometimes they say parking's an issue, but that the parking garage that's right there by the courthouse is an opportunity for parking.
Yeah.
If you get the lighting right, and you maybe have a little golf cart guy driving people in and out. I mean,
the best line I've heard is at a city council meeting. I can't remember which city council person said it, but they said, we don't have a parking problem, we have a walking problem.
Exactly.
People think they have to be able to wheel up to where they're going, get out, and take care of their business, get back in and leave. And
I agree.
Yeah.
That happened to, and again, I'm going to probably get myself in trouble. Some people are not going to be happy with me, but I have to say this. When they did Royal Palm Point, and they had a chance to put all the parking in the middle, and then let you walk up, have people where you can pull right up to the restaurant. I said, well, I know they have parking in the middle, but they needed to just put all the parking in the middle and have it walking.
You couldn't have Wingfest if you did that.
I know. Well, no, you shut down the parking lot.
Just kidding.
But you know what I'm saying? Like everybody felt like they had to drive right up to their restaurant, and my bumper's got to be right in your face as you're sitting there eating. And I just didn't think that was necessary. But
I think a lot of people know us for the 3 events that you and I talked about that we do, which is Downtown Friday, and tomorrow is Coffee with the Mayor, which is a under-attended, which is really great because it's the first time the mayor, it's a first-hand opportunity to really just let the mayor speak off the cuff ask them questions and things
Right.
like that. And it's really an interesting event. And then we also do the gallery strolls. So those are the three things that people know us for.
Right.
But I call those kind of check boxes for cities, right? You have these. Everybody has a downtown of last Friday, first Friday,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it. Everybody has a art section that they do the strolls in, and I think that it has to be a lot more than that. I think we need to branch out and do a lot more to, as I said, bring the silos. Parts of the city together.
Yes.
We don't want people to come downtown and go like, oh, okay, that was nice. That's the last time I'm doing that.
Right.
Sometimes on the beach, I'll ask friends that don't even know I'm doing this because I've only been in it for 2 months now.
Right.
Have you ever been to downtown Friday? They say, yeah, once was enough. I mean, that's not the answer you want to hear.
Correct. Correct.
I have people walking by our office, tourists that knock on the door and they stick their head in and they go, is this downtown? I'm like, ouch, right? That's like, that's an ouch, right?
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Yes, this is downtown.
This is it. This is it.
So these are all, I think, symptoms of, and as you pointed out before, it could be fantastic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's historical buildings down there.
Yes.
There's we're this far away from making it, really a destination, for people from the West, people from the beach, and such. So if I told you there were 22 restaurants down there, would you believe me?
Mm-hmm. I would believe you, but I'm not sure I could name them all.
No, but isn't that unbelievable?
I'd have to.
22 restaurants.
But there are. I mean, if you just start at 14th Avenue with like Saigon Bistro, and then you go across to Taco Dive, and then you get the new Irish pub, and then you've got
the Italian corner there.
Yes, the Italian corner, and then Bocce's little breakfast thing, and then across you got. What is that?
Post and Vine,
which
Blue
we
Agave,
love.
Blue Agave.
Southern
Social.
Social.
Blue
I did
Agave.
pretty good, but look, that's like one block. That's like 200 yards.
Right.
And we got that many restaurants. I know. And I think people do. We need to maybe just get it out there a little bit better for them. And that's why you're here. I mean, we need new people. We need no matter what. And I think that's why, there are terms in politics and terms in, city councils and things like that, because new people and new ideas bring freshness.
And they're going to make a master plan, and they're going to listen to the downtown business owners and property owners.
Yes.
And I think you're going to see, I was just at the city council meeting this week, and Mayor Coutinho asked for, some attention to be given to what do we need to do to Pocahontas Park, to bring it up to snuff, in terms of lighting and security and things like that.
Yes.
So, where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's definitely smoke here. I don't know whether you've noticed, but there's some new flower pots downtown.
Yes,
there's,
I do.
There's things getting done.
Yes.
And, I think there's a lot more to come. I really do.
And it's something we could call, bringing the beach to Main Street or something, like we've really got to get the other people here, whether it's bringing West East or bringing the beach to the beach.
We got to get rid of the acronym OTB from the beach side, right? Are you going OTB? Oh my God!
Don't talk to my husband because he won't even go to the Publix, for God's sake. One thing, in this specific item set, you guys do have, and I know that, and we'll get to that cocktail. We haven't gotten to cocktail yet.
It's delicious. Yeah,
we're 13. Okay, let's do the cocktail.
Okay, cocktail.
All right,
cheers. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, Chef Scott Baricchio at Citrus Grill House. We're having so much fun. We forgot about the drink. And this is a rum punch. And Chef Scott at Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. It is banana rum. It is light rum, and it had a dark rum floater on it with pineapple juice and orange juice, and there was a little bit, instead of doing a simple, or what's the pink stuff, Cindy?
Grenadine.
I don't like that.
I don't either. Too sweet.
He did like their cherry juice, and they have this really nice Italian cherry.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, it's really delicious.
Those are the cherries they put in Manhattans, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite over there.
Good.
Anyway, this is delicious. Thank you so much, Citrus Grill House. We love our beverages that you provide. Everyone, our guests enjoy.
You know what's even better than these over there?
Mm-mm.
They're French fries. Have you ever had their French
Oh,
fries?
yeah, the truffle fries. Yeah. That's why I got this weight on my hips.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody knows they've got the best truffle fries over there. Anyway, thank you, Chef Scott. Thank you, everybody over at Citrus Grill House. Go on and see them. They're right there at 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right next to Humiston Park on the ocean. They're open lunch and dinner, Monday to Saturday. If it isn't fresh, they're not serving it. Fabulous staff. Thank you, Chef. And go on and see them over there at Citrus Grill House. All right, back to
me.
Back to you, Matt.
Yeah, right.
Let's get back. Forget about about them. Let's get back to you. I like this guy. He's coming back. I think that people, okay, one of the things we have is Coffee with the Mayor. And it's the second Friday of the month. It's at the Heritage Center, which is right on 14th Avenue.
Right.
It goes from 8 to 9 a.m.
Right.
So tell me, how many people attend that generally?
Well, I would call it more of a networking event than anything, because there's a lot of people that come in to hear him, and then there's a great, truly coffee and bagel networking piece that takes place, and I would say there's probably 100 people there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also give airtime to the nonprofits. So when the mayor, he gets some hard questions, he gets some softballs. You know, I try to give him a softball. And,
You're a good guy.
Yeah. And but it doesn't last more than 15 or 20 minutes. So we have some extra time there that we do, and we have a lot of nonprofits that come to this, and so we give them each 90 seconds, 2 minutes to get on the microphone and talk about it. And it's, the number of nonprofits in this town, unfortunately, all competing for the same money.
I know.
It's really fascinating to me.
But there's so many, and we talk about this all the time. So many benevolent people.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much money and all the different organizations that raise money and give out, a lot of money in this town to support them.
I wish they'd give some to me.
Yeah, right. Now, you're not a nonprofit, Matt. You still got to work, buddy. You and me. We got to keep working. Now, the gallery stroll is the first Friday of the month. I'm just going to make sure that everybody knows that.
That's right.
And that is Main Street offices, 14th Avenue. That goes 6 to 8 on the first Friday of the month. You get to meet artists, and you can.
Well, one of the things you may not know, or the audience may not know, is we have a featured artist every month that comes in on Tuesday and puts their work up, and it's for sale, and it's amazing how many people are actually buying things while they're in there.
There you go.
And it's fun to talk to the artist and sort of hear their perspective on things. And it's only one, so it's not a lot. But,
okay.
But the gallery stroll, of course, goes to the art district as well, too.
Yeah. So galleries open their gallery, so you can see more stuff.
Right.
But there's one featured artist, and you can buy and you can meet the artist.
Right. Have a glass of wine with them, and she brought brownies last week instead of cheese and crackers, so that was a big.
That's cool.
I know. So.
I like that. Let's do this. We're going to take a break. We have to do a couple commercials. That's how we pay for the show. We'll be right back with Matt Haynes from Main Street, Vero Beach. See you in a few minutes.
For those tired of staring at laundry as it piles up, the answer is usually putting it off as long as possible. For most, there's not just another minute to squeeze into a day to get the laundry done. Sunshine Laundries can help. This is Tom Rhodes, owner of Sunshine Laundries, with a reminder that 5 of our locations offer drop-off service. We'll wash, dry, and fold. For locations and hours, we're at sunshinelaundries.com, and with laundromats all along the Treasure Coast.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal, Four Seasons, and Capri. We also have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture with styles designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day.
When you work at A&G Concrete Pools, you'll be swimming in benefits. A&G is hiring, and not only do they lead the industry in paying hard workers, they'll match your 401k, provide insurance, and offer paid vacation time. Stop looking for a job and dive into a new career. Switch to a supportive pool construction environment. A&G Concrete Pools would love to welcome you to the team. Time to lay the foundation for your long-term career. Apply online at ngpools.com. A&G Concrete Pools.
Okay, we are back. We're talking about Main Street, Vero Beach. We're talking basically about, during the break, We always talk. Well, let's do real quick, Cindy. You don't have to do the pictures. I have a couple properties. Well, let's do Can you throw the photos up real quick? Let's do it because I've got two houses that we just did a price reduction on, both of them. One of them, and it's kind of indicative of the different type of properties that we have in Vero Beach. This one here, our first property, if you're looking at it, it's 780 Bougainvillea Lane. So this house is between A1A and Cardinal Drive. It's a beautiful home. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, a beautiful pool home. I'm walking to Chelsea's and Cravings and the beach and all the shopping and everything that's there. It's a beautiful home. We went from $2,750,000 to $2,600,000 because the market says we need to adjust. We can try it. And if it's not working, then we're going to adjust to what the market is looking for. That is a fabulous house. It shows beautifully, 100% renovated, new plumbing, everything. This is a brand new house. So come and, call me for the house on Bougainvillea. The other house that I have is out at Bent Pine. Again, this is a brand new construction. We just finished this one a month ago. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath concrete block house. 133 Prestwick Circle. I'm doing an open house there on Saturday this week. I'm going to be there from noon to 2. This one is listed at $825,000. Fabulous house, brand new. It's gorgeous. If you can see the pictures, we've got granite countertops. You've got a beautiful wet bar area. Fabulous. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate, call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828, and I'll be your realtor for life. All right. I would have been. I had to do that. Okay, so let's talk about Main Street and tying in other areas, because I think that's your vision is the right vision, and it's not just about 14th Avenue. It's about all these places,
correct,
and pulling them in. And you're now getting with City Council and doing a little bit more of that.
Yeah, well, there's a downtown master plan being crafted right now. We're just a small part of it, but in terms of Main Street, but the city staff is putting together a master plan. I'm sure it'll be comprehensive. I've met with a couple of the people over there just to provide some feedback and input, and they're all, super professional and super good at what they do. Right. So I'm really psyched about it. But I wanted to make sure they're listening to the people that are there. So we're having these roundtable discussions like we had this morning. We're having 4 more over the course of the next 4 weeks down at the Indian River Chamber of Commerce building.
Okay.
We're recording them, and we're going to, edit them and then sort of play back a reduced version to the city council at a city council meeting and say, here's what downtown wants. So I think that's going to be really powerful, and I think they want it. I think they want it.
Sure. Now, one of the things that you were talking about was like how to expand sponsorships. So is this a nonprofit? Is it? I mean, where does the money come from to do what you do?
Yeah, so all of our events are either sponsored or people pay membership and things like that.
Okay.
So, but we're talking about tiny money here.
Yeah.
And so, some of the things that need to get done downtown are going to require, capital expenditure. People are going to really have to get in their pockets and stuff. So, and again, we're a nonprofit, so we're not trying to make money on it. We just want to get it done. And
right.
And we feel like, the timing is absolutely perfect for this right now. So we're putting together some proposals for some very large enterprises within the area that want to maybe have a little bit more awareness of their own and maybe, try to attract people to come downtown. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I look at some of the things that you're doing, and my name, everything that I do is about, your reputation is about getting your name out there. That's what Dale Sorensen Real Estate does as an individual business. Lori Davis, I've got to get my name out there. So I'm looking forward to talking to you about where I might do a little bit of something.
Great.
That would be great. Listen, Matt Haynes, thank you so much for coming today. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
I love the rum punches with Matt Haynes.
Yeah,
this might be the new name of my new show.
There you go.
Anyway, thanks so much for coming, guys. Thanks for coming to Lori Davis Show. You guys be safe. We'll be here next week. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Great. We did a good job there.